we discussed the concept of a directory. In this session, we will see the concept of a path. Okay, the path is also called as the path name, or sometimes we may call it as the current path, or simply a path. Okay, so what is basically a path? A path is the complete location or name of where a computer file or a device or a web page is located. Okay, so the complete location of a file or the unique location of a file in a file system is specified by the path of that file. Okay, so a path specifies a unique location in a file system. Okay, so if we have some file inside our file system, to locate that file we must know the path or the path name of that file. For example, if you will see the figure on the right side of the screen, we have an example of a file system. So this is a hierarchical file system. This is a hierarchical file system. Okay, so in this file system, in this directory structure, we have C first, that is the Windows root. Then we have home folder. Under home folder we have three subdirectories, that is user1, user2, and a file, that is log file. And inside user1 we have another directory called foo, and inside user2 we have one subdirectory called bar and a file called status report. Okay, if we want to identify the file status report, okay, we must know the path of this file. How we will get the path of this file? The file is identified by its path through the file system. Okay, so if we want to identify this status report file through the file system, this is identified by the path beginning from the root node. So what is the root node? C. So beginning from the root node, that is C. Okay, so beginning from the root node, that is C. So first we have C, and after that we have home folder. So we write home. Okay, and after that where we have to go? We have to go to user2 subdirectory. Okay, user2, and after user2 we can access status report file. Now, starting from the root node, that is C, then home, then user2, and then the status report file. So this constitutes the path of the file status report. Okay, so if we want to construct the path of the file log file, so starting from the root node, it is C, and then home, and under home we have log file. So this is the path of the log file in this directory. Okay, this is the path of the log file in this file system. Okay, so here we have another example. Below is an example of what a directory path would look like in MS-DOS operating system. For example, we have C. Under C we have some directory called Windows. Under Windows we have another subdirectory called system32. Under system32 we have some file system.ini. The root of the file system where this file is stored, that is system.ini, that is C. So for you, first we have drive C, and after that we have parent directory of system32 or subdirectory of C. So this is the subdirectory of C, or it is the child of C. And under this directory, that is Windows, we have another subdirectory that is called the system32. So this is the child of Windows subdirectory. It's a child of Windows directory, which is further the subdirectory of C directory. Okay, and inside this system32 we have a file that is called system.ini, and .ini is the extension of the file. Okay, so In the above example, C is the drive letter and current directory is system32. That is the working directory where we are currently working, which is the subdirectory of the Windows directory. Okay, so if you will see, so here we have overview of Linux directory path. So here we'll see how a path is represented in Linux operating system. So below we have an example of a path in Linux operating system. If we will see, this path starts from a forward slash which represents the root. So the root is represented by a forward slash. Okay. After that we have a user directory and then we have bin directory. Okay. So in this example of Linux or Unix variant, in the in this example the current directory is bin. Okay, so bin is our current working directory, which and it is a subdirectory of the user directory. Okay, in the above example the current directory is bin and it is a subdirectory of the user directory. The beginning forward slash is the root directory, so this represents the root of a file system. Okay, so this is all about the directory path. Okay, thank you very much.